The next part of the process is to see if we can get this arm off of here, because I think this clutch is, yeah, that's going to have way too much slop. With it fully released, it doesn't want to return far enough back. I'll have too much play in the handle and the clutch will never disengage. Alright, so we need to get that fixed up. So during the break, I took the liberty to take a little bit of PB Blaster to the pinion arm here. Lose some of the rust here, and I'll loosen this pinch bolt a bit further. See if we can't lift this pinion arm off of here and bring it back a little bit. Get me into some adjustment range that I can use. I like it pretty much at a straight right angle is where it seems to work the best. It gives you the most adjustment range on the cable. My cable's original to the bike, probably going to be replaced one of these days. Loosen this pinch bolt up all the way. Maybe even take it all the way out if I have to. Totally loose. We'll just kind of loosely thread it in there. Take a wrench, pop it up underneath here. Hopefully this thing's going to want to break free. There it goes. Okay. Coming up. Boy, is there a lot of crud in there. Alright. Clutch release pinion. Take 3. There we go. Now she's off. I'm gonna get take the shop towel, a little PB Blaster, clean some of the corrosion off of there with my shop towel. Heck, I did with the old dirty shop towel. I always got a clean towel and a dirty towel. Clean towel under the bike to look for drippity drips. And right now I'm looking for shop towel for the other stuff. Well, here's a clean paper towel. I guess we'll use that instead. It's just this stuff will eat almost everything. So you gotta be really careful with it. It's good for breaking away rust and that kind of stuff, but it will eat everything. It's a PB Blaster. It's a penetrating rust remover, but you got to be very careful around it, around rubber seals and things with it. And of course, there's a rubber seal, the oil seal at the top of this pinion gear. So, all right, got good engagement with the rack. I can feel that. That's key. It's eating my gloves. Little goes a long, long way with this stuff. That's looking a little bit newer, a little cleaner. Still got some lovely pink nail polish on the top, so obviously it doesn't eat nail polish. So be it. Got to be a little bit pink, right? Think pink. Okay. So we're going to take this. Hopefully everybody can see this. I didn't rezoom the cameras. We're going to set it. We have to break those adjustments over there first. Let's loosen those up. Should be 12s maybe. Loosen my hand right now. Let's loosen those adjusters up a little bit. Let that flop around in there. I want a nice right angle. Okay. Drop it on right about there. That's pretty close, right angle. Clutch handle's all the way out. Adjust for play on the other end. I'll put the pinch bolt in, I like it. It's relaxed. And my 8mm box wrench and have at it with this. Combo wrench if you want to be technical. Alright, so we had to go over a couple teeth on here. Taking it off in the first place. Make life a little easier putting the thing back together, I think. But live and learn. or shoot YouTube videos and learn, one or the other. Really, it's a pinch bolt, so it only needs to be on tight enough to maintain the splines on the inside of the release arm with the splines on the pinion gear. So, just about that tight is probably all it needs to be. All right. Now, the trick we're going to try, see how the clutch lever feels. I'm going to try, since the bike is in gear, I'm going to try moving it. I should be able to release the clutch. That's going to be the key. I can roll the bike and release the clutch, or, you know, depending on how I set these adjustments, I should be able to, and then we'll fine tune it once we get it back together and get the motor running. There's that shop towel I was looking for. I got about a good 2 inches of play in the end of this handle. That's too much. All right, so we're gonna manually, we want about 1 inch of play in the end of that handle, something in that neighborhood. I have the exact number elsewhere, but I don't have it here. That still feels a little loose. Just experience will tell you after a while where you want that to be. It's not relaxing quite far enough back though. Okay, now clutch is engaged, bike's in gear. Now pull, you can move it. Alright, so it feels like there's a little clutch drag, but that's not a surprise. But I can move it. You let go of the lever. It's not dragging, I'll tell you that. Oh, is it? Oh, I can feel the engine coming up against compression strokes, so that's a starting point. Pop it into neutral. Just make sure I can move it. Move smoothly in neutral. Right, so we're in good shape. Okay, we're ready to put the exhaust pipe on. Frame cover on. See if there's any oil on this plug yet. It would be very, very nice for there not to be. Don't feel any. Clean bare hand test. I'm sure there's more adjustments down the road for this clutch yet, but we're going to start, that's for sure. Okay. All right, let's get that frame cover and exhaust pipe back on. Put this thing back together. Alright, my box of unique looking parts. Here's that frame cover, isn't it nice and clean, pretty? Hold on, let's take the oily shop towel, clean it up a little bit. Okay, 2 bolts hold this on. One's a hex head, 14 millimeter maybe. And one's a Allen type. There goes this one. After some convincing, I managed to get the plate more or less into position, so we'll continue reassembly here. Alright. I just got to convince it the rest of the way back into place, because we're not 100% home free yet. There it goes. Alright, line up. We need Allen type screw set. I have an extension with an Allen on it, 3/8 inch. And my 3/8 inch ratchet. Here's my 1/4 inch ratchet. Get the tools back where they belong every time, Mac. I keep telling myself that. One day I'll believe it. There it is. Let's put the 1/4 inch ratchet back in the box. Mr. Allen screw goes in the top there. Now, don't ask me why they use an Allen screw in one place and regular in the other, unless they did use 2 Allens in both places. Maybe I vibrated one loose along the road somewhere years ago and replaced it with a hex. I don't know. More than likely what happened. start that on the thread there. Get to cover the rest of the way in position here. That may not be possible. Alright, important safety tip, ladies and gentlemen. Cover's got to be completely in place before starting either screw. Alright. You'd think the simple parts would be the simple parts. Makes sense, wouldn't it? Alright. And this screw, for whatever reason, is hex head. I don't know whether that's Suzuki. That doesn't look like a Suzuki screw. It's probably one that I had to put on there. So, my other extender. And the ever 11 14 millimeter socket. 14 might be bigger, it might be a 16. Went through this on the other end of this job, didn't I? I'm always guesstimating the socket size is wrong. Well, that's because I pulled a 12 when I wanted a 14. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to worry about torque values on these guys, just tight enough is tight enough. It's really not 100% 14, is it? No, it's just not sitting in the socket right now, so the socket can't get down in there. That's why they used an Allen screw originally. Alright, well, it's tight enough. Until it falls out down the road. Okay. That's in there. A 14 millimeter, what you call it, quarter-inch drive. Let's just try that out for size, so to speak. See if it's a deep well socket. Maybe it'll sit in that just a little better. A little more purchasing into that socket. There we go. Yep, that's enough. Okay. Alright, what nuts and bolts do we have left? We have left the old oil gasket and 2 old oil seals. That's all we should have left. Clamp for the exhaust muffler is lying here on the ground. Loosen that up by hand a little bit. It slides back on there. Might have to make a little physical adjustment on the old muffler here. Yeah, let's get the header pipe and the rattly heat shield. Fix that rattle problem. Every time this thing is cold until it warms up, it rattles against the little foot thingy jig here. I've been doing it since I bought this set of pipes and changed the heat shield. Maybe I'll get it in the right position where it won't do that anymore. That would be a very nice thing. This stuff off here with the shot valve. Slip and slide a little bit easier. Try a WD-40 or something in there. I just hate the smell of that stuff when it starts to burn off. Alright, so slide this up in place. Just can't start the engine without the exhaust pipes. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Just go over. We're getting there. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Give it this. How are we looking there? Looking good there, looking good there, looking good there. Okay, I also took a little of that PB Blaster before and wiped off those studs because those had a good bunch of corrosion on them, so they look quite a bit better now. Got socket again. Actually, we use the magic socket on that one. One side we used a wrench. Anyway, 10 millimeter. 8, 10, something like that. Probably a 10. Maybe 12 even. Probably with a wrench on both sides, there's 8 cord nuts. There's a torque spec on those. Let's see if the service manual gives us a torque spec on this. Engine cooling, chassis, engine. Generator, TDC, inspector plug, drain, underguide, bolt frame mount, bolt con rod mount, exhaust pipe, clamp bolt. 18 pound-feet of torque. Yeah? Alright, well, where are we set now? 15, 15 and a half, 16, 16 and a half, 17, 17 and a half, 18. And I'm going to have the right socket on there. It's an awful long torque wrench for this. Not the right socket. 12. 12 it is. Nice little breeze blowing through the air. Moved by a fraction of a foot pound. Hold on here. Go up by half a foot pound on this one. There we go. Use a torque wrench for all that. Really didn't need it anyway. Need a 12mm box wrench though. Finish it on this side. Well, folks, what do you think? It'll run? Maybe. I think it'll run. I just hope the clutch is adjusted even close so that when I'm ready to ride, I can ride it. All right. Okay. Leftover parts in the parts bin. 1 used oil plug washer because I'm using the new rubber washers, and 2 used oil seal gaskets here. No other leftover parts. It's always a good sign at the start of at the near completion of a project. Get Mr. Cobra heat shield rattle thingy over here. Crank him down with a screwdriver and get this guy tightened up. This is the exhaust clamp bolt that I'm working with back here. Clamps the muffler to the header pipe. And I have no recollection at this point in my life what size nut and bolt I used on there. It's gonna be, oh, you know what I used? I used the friendly special cobalt on that one. Go to tighten, ready tight. Just holding the clamp in place with one hand and cranking her up with the other. I feel like about a quarter turn before it's going to snap. Just perfect. Keep the socket off so it's wedged. There we go. Okay, now this hose clamp back here. Use a screwdriver on. Try and get this in a place where I'm not going to get that annoying rattle until it warms up. We'll see. Use a nut driver on it, I suppose. Let's see if I guessed right on the nut driver cells. A little bit down. Doesn't work. Convince this to be out a little bit of ways from that pipe, as it's supposed to be. It's part of the head pipe. That may be what's been rattling on me. sounds rattly. Rattling on the top, going down on the bottom. We never got that rear bolt loosened. As they say in the big leagues, would go for engine start. I think it's gonna start. I think it'll start. Hope it'll start. One last check for oil underneath there. Gotta start it just long enough to get a little oil pressure up. Feel the filter warm up, and then we're gonna check for leaks again. I don't feel any leakage right now. That's a good thing. All right. A special 11-cent choke enhancer here. Got in place. Spare motorcycle key along with the car keys. I don't ride with this big wad of keys hanging off the bike, but key on, power on. Looking for smoke. No smoke. Got a neutral light. Side stands down. Starter on. Pull the clutch. Hasn't been running in a while. But it ought to be running. Okay, what's going on? Fuel, spark, air. Nothing that I did should have anything to do with that. Chokes out, chokes out. Okay, well, this is embarrassing.